He's here indeed, Raymond McCabe. You're very welcome.
Thank you very much.
There's a man coming here next Monday or Tuesday who would make great work of one of your magnificent pianos.
Oh.
I'll give you one guess at who he is. Go
Derry?
for it. Go. He's a Derry man, yes. Go. Go.
You've caught me.
Go. You're on the ball. You're bang on. Phil Coulter.
Yeah.
Phil's in with me next week.
Oh, very good.
We just want to let you know that Phil's up. He was down in Spain. He was in the south of Spain. He was doing he was writing. He was taking time down at his home there. But he got back to the office yesterday, phoned me. I was snoozing in the afternoon. Phone went. He says, Rowan, it's Phil, blah, 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 blah. I am coming to you next week, Monday or Tuesday, what suits you. I said, Phil, I'm sleeping. I'll ring you in the morning, so we'll get him here.
Have you room for a piano?
I'll get a piano in,
Good.
a McCabe piano in, and get him playing it, which it'll be great. Would it be tuned and all? We would have that.
Of course.
Wow, I tell you. Do you remember he came to the cathedral. He did 2 concerts for me in the cathedral.
That's correct,
One for the monks of Rostrevor. We got 23,000 on the night.
Yeah.
And the second one was for my African school.
That's
we
right.
got 16,000 that night, and 6,000 of it as well went to his own project in Gambia. Packed house on both occasions.
Yeah.
Huge events.
Yeah.
There's no two ways about it. A huge event today, and your people, I've seen them. I've seen the cavalcade going down the road to the game fair. Where is it happening? Montalto.
The Montalto House in Ballinhinch. It's the Irish Northern Ireland Game and Country Fair and Food Fest.
Wow.
It's on tomorrow, Saturday,
Yes.
and Sunday.
Sunday as well.
I couldn't give you times, but it must be
but
9.
what are you doing down there?
We're sure
You're not a
exhibiting-
gamey fellow, are you?
No.
You're a Tweedy fellow.
No, we'll have to be Tweedy today because of the country fair.
Yes, indeed, yeah.
We're going down to Shore Wares.
Yes.
Go back to the old market days, Ron.
Ah, it's
with
lovely.
A fancy roof on it.
Fancy
It was
roof.
called an antique fair,
An
furniture
antique fair. In Uri Market, it used to be lamplight and canvas cloths over the
But
stalls.
now they've put a nice cover over the roof.
Wow, I tell you. Gone are the days, the good days
Indeed,
of Uri Market.
indeed.
I was mute. So it's Albert Titherington, isn't
It is, it is
Albert, good man with the country, the game and country fair. Good luck with it today. Albert is a man who, 6 months ago, gave me a load of magnificent coats to take down to my people in Dublin on the Saturday. He was very kind, and thank you, Albert, and good luck with your country and game fair today.
It should be very good. There's something for everybody, from fishing to shooting to cooking.
Fellow could get himself a good walking stick.
He could,
whatever.
Yeah.
All that sort of
Shoes,
coming shoes, trigged out.
A nice jacket.
Nice jacket, yeah. O'Hare's at one point. What more can
Only
I
the
say?
best.
Only the best. I did tell you about telling the Queen that. She said, one looks very smart. I said, ma'am, O'Hare's at one point. That's
good.
a long time ago now. These shoes are handmade by Mr. McKernan in Belfast. He's now dead and gone. He made 3 pairs for me when I had money in the good old days.
Unfortunately, these guys are now gone.
They're all gone,
Yeah.
and they're not making shoes anymore,
No.
Having said that, I got a pair of, it might have been Barker shoes from Pat down in Warren Point. And by gum, they were like cattle, almost like, I said, look, Pat, I don't want shoes that are cattle dealer shoes from Hilltown.
Yeah.
You know, the boots and the thing. But he gave me the same colour, but lots of little...
Are you saying I'm a bit of a kettle dealer?
I'm not making any comment whatsoever on this matter at all. So what are you bringing to the fair today? Give me an idea.
We set up what we can from the shop. Like, we'll be showing sofas, leather sofas, desks, tables and chairs, beds. Very, very limited. You can't show everything. So you're there flying the flag and representing ourselves in Uri, and hopefully people will come.
Yeah.
People
will come to Newry. And when they come to Newry, they get you and they get everybody else in Newry.
Hopefully, and it's not what you sell. We wouldn't be selling anything.
Yeah.
It's only really showing our wares.
Yeah. Subliminal sales are going on. You're planting seeds in the deep cerebrum of the people.
Of course.
And they will say, as those seeds flourish and become little shoots, we shall go to Newry today, darling, and we'll go up there and we'll buy something. By the way, I thought that beds were beds until I encountered you. But
no.
You told me, how did I live my life without turning my mattresses over, without doing these things? And what I did yesterday was, I turned the mattress longitudinally and latitudinally. I did all of that.
Had you reasons for that?
No, just you told me to. For goodness sake. fellow would let you down, would he not? He's a dreadful fellow.
Yes,
but
of
it makes a
course.
It's
like sitting on a cushion.
Yeah, you have to
fluff it up.
You fluff it up.
So keep turning it as many times as you can every month. If you can do it every month or every few months.
I once had a fellow for whom I worked in a radio station, and he wanted me to become more fluffy.
Right.
I ain't a fluffy guy.
What's this all about then?
No, I'm not fluffy at all. So fluffing up cushions is, it's not the thing.
Yeah.
The old beard's doing well. Ever since there was a shower of rain just at the end of July. It was very, very strong. And I'd been going through a field full of cattle. And it was full of, and the manure came up and went into the boots, and the rain came down, and it was an hour, and there's a constant sprouting
Very
beards,
The winter coat.
The winter coat is very important, and I do think it's an important thing just to change for the seasons, I was musing the other day, when I was building my home in Newry, I built a kitchen, and I went and I sought beams, genuine beams from old mills, and I put them in the kitchen. I rather think people aren't doing that so much nowadays. Like the pine kitchen I put in, people aren't doing that so much nowadays.
No, there's a range of people are probably even up marketing their kitchen, painting it, giving it a paint effect.
Yeah.
Changing the worktop to a granite is very popular.
Yeah, granite is good,
A mixture of everything's very good, actually, where they're using oaks, granite, painted. And when you start in paints, well, what colour do you want? You can have any colour.
Absolutely.
The idea of the big, heavy pine beams.
Yeah.
They're still there in rural England.
Yes.
But they're solid oak. Like they're part of the structure of the house.
The oak of ancient England. From little acorns to great oaks have grown. You remember Christmases in Mary Street when you were born? You weren't there in Mary. You never lived in Mary Street.
No, I never lived there. I stayed with my cousins when they used to time the Smiths, but no, I never lived there.
The Smiths, who was it?
That's Jimmy Smith, Charlie Smith.
But who did Jimmy marry?
My Aunt Eileen.
Aunt
Eileen.
I so well remember it. So well remember it. And in Mary Street, they were the mobile phone. I tell people this. They were the mobile phone, because when I was I was going to say when I was at university, when I was at the Marine Radio College in Belfast and would phone home, where did I phone? McCabe's.
Can you remember the number?
I can't.
You used to?
I can't remember the number.
626. No, 95, no.
No, gone are the days.
2695.
2695.
Yeah, the old Newry number.
The old Newry number.
Wasn't it 01693?
Yes, it was. 0693. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
0693. But I would phone up, hello, may I speak to Mummy, or may I speak to Minnie, or may I speak to Nanny? And Mrs. McCabe would go over and bring them across. Sure, the woman was tortured. Would that have been Johnny's wife?
That would have been Johnny's wife, yeah. There was the old-fashioned phones was a button on it where you could switch it over to the shop across the road. Very primitive, but it worked.
But there was a time, was there not, in Mary Street, when the McCabe home became a McCabe shop?
Correct.
What was the metamorphosis there? What was the occasion that allowed you to do that? Why was that a desirable thing to do?
From what I know, I think the McCabe's house was a house and a wee garage or something beside it. So they renovated it into a house beside Peter Kinney. Yeah,
Peter was there, God knows.
And when my Aunt Eileen and Jimmy and the family moved up the Dublin Road, my grandfather moved with them, that's Johnny McCabe. So the house came in the market and my father bought it, and instead of having it as a house, we had never enough room in Murray Street. And we had, the old yard was a yard with a tarpaulin really over the roof. So we needed somewhere a bit more rainproof. So that's where the shop came out of.
But I mean, it's interesting that you say you were packed out with stuff, because if you think about it, you've told me before, and I've seen it, you've so much stuff, and in a time of recession, people might have thought, why buy so much, why stock up so much, we're in a recession. But you had a very simple philosophy about that. If you
haven't got it, you can't sell it.
If you haven't got it, you can't sell it.
And it's okay banned from magazines, but people really need to sit and test it and try it and look at it and get a feel for it.
Absolutely, and sink into the leather. South African leather, my settee, 4-seater, boom, 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 dark brown, magnificent.
Hand-dyed, hand-polished.
Hand-polished by my ass. sitting on it. That's the hand polishing it got, I tell you. You do note I use the more polite word
Yes,
there,
of course.
as you would expect. Nothing else from me, but whatever else. So the work goes on, and yeah, it's interesting that Phil's coming next week to me. It's really great. And you would, how many pianos would you have in stock at the moment?
About 30, ranging from about £400, £500, £600, £700 up to whatever, for beginners that they can buy, go for a few years, trade it back in.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, years ago, we had one piano that it came in and out of our hands 5 times. Went to family, came back. Went to people upgraded.
Yeah.
Great instrument.
Yeah. We'd never get a piano in here, would we, in the studio? We might. You come over and show them the piano and stuff like that. And this is a McCabe's piano for Phil Coulter. Yeah, absolutely great. I think he's in you. You didn't get to Violet Hill last night, did you, to the college?
No.
Anuna, I didn't either.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No. In the chapel of St. Coleman's College, Anuna.
Wow.
I was promoting it all week, and I didn't get myself because I'm so tired at the end of the day and work so hard, up at 4 in the morning, blah, 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 blah. So didn't get to it, but I gather it was hugely successful.
That would have been fantastic to hear that.
Wouldn't it?
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure it was a packed house.
I believe so, yeah, I believe so, and it's all good. So, anything else plucking your heartstrings at the moment, dear boy?
No, we're just getting ready for the lockdown, the winter, the colder days and nights, and this is when our trade normally picks up.
Aye, because
people are back home and want that homely feeling.
The thought of Christmas,
and colour
fire.
schemes are changing from
heavy curtains,
heavy curtains and warm colours.
Yeah. Good beds.
Good beds. Yeah.
You give me a mat. What's the mattress I have from you? It's a Harrison. It's a Harrison mattress. And what's good about a Harrison mattress?
It's the fillings. They're all natural. It's hemp, cashmere, wool, cottons. And really what they've done is they're doing what they did 150 years ago. That's how they're making the mattress.
You're joking.
But your mattress, of course, has 5,000 springs in it. And boy, you need them.
I need them. Every one of them, I tell you. Industrial quality.
But, you know, it's like you're saying about shoes.
Yeah.
Good pair of shoes, good bed.
Good bed. I have to say my body in your bed, so to speak.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Yeah.
My body in your bed has never been so well looked after and so well cherished, maintained. I just don't want to get out of it in the morning. It's great. But then I do. The alarm goes. Bing, I'm off in the business. So it's all good. Go well at the game fair, will you?
Thank you very much.
And give Albert my fond regards.
I will indeed.
And drop over next. I'll let you know which day it is, Monday or Tuesday. Come over and say hello to Phil.
Well, indeed.
God bless you.
Thanks, Ron.
Thank you. Go well. Take care.
Thank you.
Raymond McCabe.